we've got a problem. It's actually it's a lot about the national parks and getting people out there and making national parks for everybody. And one of the problems is dogs. And actually, this isn't just about the fact that a lot of Muslims find dogs very difficult. It is about people who do not know how to control their dogs.
Why do Muslims find dogs difficult?
Because a lot of they don't have dogs as pets. They have dogs as
but that shouldn't stop other people taking their dogs to the country, because there are some people that don't like dogs.
There are a lot of as we know, and
hold that thought, guys.
There are very badly behaved dogs.
Time.
See you next time.
Right. Just when the conversation got a little bit interesting, and you start asking questions to a leftist, it's like, but why though? I went out of time. Okay. Let me explain to you what's actually happening here, because a lot of people don't understand leftists, and they think like, oh, this is about tolerance, this is about submission. No, this is about this woman following her self-interest. This is called, in Eastern Europe, we call this grifting or corruption. Like, what this woman is doing is incredibly sane, rational. It's just that it's maleficent, right? Like, but like, she's actually following her interest. So let me explain. I don't know who this woman is, like whether she's a politician or she's working for a politician. At the end of the day, there is a person in the United Kingdom that has office, and they make a lot of money. They don't have to worry about not being able to pay their bills. They don't have to worry about the electricity prices. They don't have to worry about anything. Like, all they do is they go to work, they hold speeches, and they probably make more than £5,000 a month, right? It's a very good job. The problem is that every 4 years, they risk losing the job. They risk losing the benefits. Currently, if you look at the party in power, Labour, they have great speeches, they have great rhetoric, but they haven't delivered. Like, most British people that I know suffer from inflation, they suffer from higher costs of living, they suffer from an increase of crime, and so Labour realizes that those people have no interest to vote for them. And that is a problem, because they want to keep making the benefits. And so, who's going to vote for them? Well, one of the people that may vote for them happens to be the Muslim community. And so, by appealing to the Muslim community, by doing these things, like banning dogs, for instance, they're going to get votes. What do they lose? Nothing. Like, all they have to do is to pass a legislation, they go on a piece of paper, and that's it. And all of a sudden, votes just materialize. How do they lose from this, right? Now, how do they sell it to the public? Because obviously, they need more than the support for Muslims, right? And so they don't sell it to the public that this is a religious law. No, like they say, well, some people can't control their dogs. Maybe they can have like someone getting bitten by a dog. Maybe they can have like someone that's inconvenienced by a dog. And basically they say, no, we're not doing this for the Muslims. We're doing this because people can't control their dogs. And so, like, we need to pass a law. And you'll see, like, a lot of liberal white women and a lot of other people that go like, no, this is absolutely, banning dogs. Now, what happens when the law passes? Well, the government makes money. Why? Think about it. If you pass a law that's illegal to have a dog in public, then people that do bring dogs in public can be fined. Fining is a revenue for the government. The government makes money through taxes. It also makes money through inflation. And it also makes money by having laws such as traffic violations or banning dogs. What happens when people complain? Like, you have a couple of people complaining about the law. They're vocal. They're upset. That's an amazing opportunity to pass more hate speech laws. Especially if a Muslim person gets hurt. Like, imagine a guy walks with a dog in a park. A Muslim argues, now the law is on his side, he's emboldened. Maybe they throw hands. Oh my goodness, Islamophobia on the rise. Oh, look at the hatred in the United Kingdom. We need to crack down on the internet. More harsher punishments for hate speech laws, right? That's really how it works. So I'm asking you, like, where exactly is this woman incompetent? Or what exactly is she illogical? Like, she is doing literally what benefits her and her political party. Everything that she is doing makes sense. It's not about the dogs. It's about getting more money, getting more votes, and instilling authority. Now let's look from the Muslim point of view. How does the Muslim feel? Well, the Muslim, it depends on what type of Muslim we're talking about. If it's like a genuine, devout, religious Muslim, right? Like for him, Allah is real. Like there's no question about it. Like for them, Allah isn't a secular God. No, like Allah is unironically real. Allah is real in the Middle East. Allah is real in India. Allah is real in the United Kingdom, right? And when he walks in the park and he sees a dog, like for him, it's like radioactive pollutant. It's like being next to radiation. Like his soul is in peril. He genuinely feels stressed because there is a dog there. Some of those Muslims happen to be women, right? So like you have the woman going back to the house. She's like talking about how difficult it was to walk the kids in the park. And so they go to the imam. They press on the imam, right? And the imam is pressing on this lady. It's like, hey, if you get rid of the dogs, I can convince a lot of people to vote for whomever it is you're representing. Then you have liberal Muslims, like Muslims that aren't as religiously pious. They're still Muslims, but it's like they think it's okay to pet a dog. However, they also think it's okay to show strength. It's like we're not a minority anymore. We're a voting bloc. We can shape legislation. We can do this. You will respect us. And they will get concessions, and then they will ask for more concessions and more concessions. And this is what's happening, right? Like most people generally don't understand it. Like they think it's about tolerance. They think it's about multiculturalism. No, it's about like getting people into office, maintaining their office, getting the votes in, and making money. This is what it's all about. I'm not saying it's a good thing, by the way. No, it's a bad thing, obviously. But it's important to understand why it's happening. And you gotta call it out. Like if you're not calling it out, if you're still talking about tolerance and Islamophobia and shit, you're not winning the conversation. Like you need to understand exactly what their financial interest is, where the money is going, and so them banning dogs is not actually something they do because of religious reasons. They're doing it because they want to fine your ass. If you're a dog owner, well, now it's more difficult for you, right? Like where are you going to walk the dog now? Well, not in the park, right? The parks are for Muslims and devout people and people with cats. To be honest, I wouldn't want this law in my country. I don't like dogs. I absolutely hate and detest dogs for different reasons. But I like cats. I'm a cat person, right? And dogs hurt cats, so there we go. Anyway, right? Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.